before we get in the video today, I'd like to say if you're new here, I'm Cam, this is Cam's Common. We're doing Chelsea videos every single day. Like, subscribe, podcast is coming out soon, so stay tuned for that as well. And how's it going, guys, and welcome back to another video. It's me, Cam, from Cam, a bit aggressive, sorry guys. Me, Cam, from Cam's Common. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another daily transfer news. Now today we're going to be talking about all things Chelsea, of course, up and down the spectrum. We're going to be talking about Mendy, we're going to be talking about Tomori, Batshuayi, Conor Gallagher, and many more. So if you do like this video and you're new here, I'm Cam, this is Cam's Common, and I do daily Chelsea transfer video news stuff, yeah, all things Chelsea. Drop a like, subscribe, comment, share, and most importantly, love Chelsea on the video. Let's go. Oh, and only OG subscribers will remember this, but yeah, I looked at my trim and it was absolutely abysmal, so I'm sorry about that. So I'm going to wear a cap. Anyway, moving on to the first story now. We're going to be building up to many things today, but firstly, I'm going to talk about Everton are closing in on Tomori on loan. This was from James Ulley from ESPN, so it's pretty reliable, but I would say, look, in my opinion, or my very biased opinion, I think Tomori was one of our best centre-backs this season, especially the way he started his Chelsea career, really, against like Ajax. I think he played very well, and he played very well against Liverpool, pocketing Mo Salah, I'd say. So yeah, I wouldn't say it's a shame, really. I'd say, just get another year Premier League experience where hopefully he'll be playing consistently like Kurt Zouma did. This will be great for his career. I mean, I'd love him to maybe stay and play, but hey, it will only be like good for Tomori. So yeah, him to playing with an Everton team that are signing world-class players left, right and centre, so I think they're going to be a lot better this season and give him more experience. He can't get European experience, but he can get like a different kind of experience to what Chelsea can offer him. So good luck tomorrow on a year loan, and hopefully you come back a stronger player, because love you thick with your big next story is about Edouard Mendy, Big Eddie, as I think we're going to be calling him, because he's a very lanky, tall guy. And if you would like to hear in-depth analysis or breakthrough of me, Joe and Jack talking about him, we're going to be doing a podcast for me after I record this, but for you, just I think about an hour after this will come up as a premiere. So yeah, if you could stay there, it's probably an hour when you see this, but if not, a podcast, we're going to do it every week. So if you give that a like, give it a watch, more in depth about Chelsea, because you can not listen to Chelsea more. I know I could forever. So yeah, Chelsea have agreed a £25 million deal, including bonuses, fee to sign Edouard Mendy from Rennes. This is from Rennes news source. Now yeah, they have agreed, and to back it up, we wouldn't be a Cam's Common video without the main man Luigi, Big Fab, Fabrizio Romano. He said, Chelsea are in advanced talks and really confident to sign Edouard Mendy as a new goalkeeper from Rennes, as Jacob Steinberg. The agreement is going to be completed on the next days. Declan Rice still in the list as the next target too. Now more on Declan Rice before I go back to Mendy. Apparently he's off the cards. Frank Lampard said he's off, but I don't believe that for 1 second. It's just a ploy. Marina's there behind the scenes talking. He's got Declan on the phone saying, you want to come back? We're sorry about the breakup. He'll be like, yeah, of course I actually want to win things and not fight relegation. So yeah, if he doesn't sign this season, I think he'll come very soon after. So, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, enough about that, the better. And just talking more on Mendy, I mean, what a keeper he is. Like, obviously, he's not as inspiring as an Oblak, but again, for 25 million, you can't go wrong. And for someone who's probably potentially better than Kepa, yeah, it's not that bad. So yeah, move on to the next story. Yeah, now sorry, I'm gonna have to firm the stiff out of my trim at the moment. So yeah, Batshuayi. This is from Dan McCarthy. Club tried hard to find a permanent suitor for Michy, however, lack of game time and desire for a high price made it tough. A good loan to a familiar place, Premier League level, good shot window for him to do as well, plus drive up price, especially with a new contract. So yeah, this is the batsman Michy Batshuayi to go to Palace. Now the things he said are just very good, because it's saying he's going to get another contract at Chelsea, so he doesn't go on a free next season. So he'll drive up the price. If he does, and I wish him the best luck at Palace. If he does play well, hopefully not against us, it will up his market value for them either to not an obligation to buy, but buy Michy, or other clubs to buy Michy. It's at a familiar place. He played there last season, scoring the season before that, scoring a couple of goals, so he'll know the place. He'll get in bed, and yeah, hopefully he does well and we can get it on with the books. So yeah, that's good. Moving on to another loan spell. Now, Conor Gallagher, who this time last week was apparently going to Palace, is instead going to West Brom or Leeds, which again is, similar level, I'd say. Or, depends on where you look at it. Chelsea want him to in the Premier League, ideally. Game time will be his deciding factor. Cannot go to Palace due to Michy's move now, because Crystal Palace are too much of cheapskates and they can't have two Chelsea players on loan. He has to pick between West Brom and Leeds. Now, if it was me, of course I'd go to Leeds. I know it's dirty Leeds, but still, you want to get the game time. I'd say a club who has a better chance of surviving. They're making, good signings, impressive signings for Leeds, like Rodrigo and their German centre-back. So yeah, this will be good. Again, Premier League experience, you can't go wrong, and we'll hopefully see him back with Fikayo Tomori, and hopefully not Bashwai, a better player to push the next season and the future of the club. So yeah, that's great. Moving on to the final story. The story is about Kennedy. Who's he, you might ask? Yeah, he's been at the club since he was about 18. He's now 25 and he's been on loan every single time. He was at Getafe last year, but he's gone to Granada. So again, the message stays the same. Good luck on everyone who's being loaned out. Good luck for them. Good luck to Kennedy, and maybe it will either drive up his price, but one thing, it is a wage bill off the books. So yeah, a lot of outs, but not really selling players. I want to get to that hopefully later in the transfer window, but we're removing some deadwood, as it were. Not deadwood for in the case of Tomori and Connor, but yeah. And hopefully Mendy comes in. So this is a good way to end the video. Thank you guys for watching. If you do enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz, and I'll see you in the next video.